รายการต่อไปนี้เป็นรายการทั่วไปสามารถรับชมได้ทุกวัย
River House. This is one of the most famous Thai restaurant by the river in Bangkok. Not just because of the location, as you can see, it is by Chao Phraya River, but because the food here is authentic, it looks beautiful, and it tastes very delicious. And if there is any special celebration or any kind of ceremony, special occasions such as the Royal Barge Procession that's going on right now as we are shooting, this is where you want to be.
The river has always been the main lifeblood of Thai people. In the past, boats were their main transport and had an important role in the Thai history. The boats are always used in many royal ceremonies. For example, in the royal coronation ceremony, the royal barge procession is held, affording people along the river the opportunity to attend and pay homage to their new king. Thailand's royal barge procession is an ancient royal ceremony taken place nearly 700 years ago. A perfect blend of traditional Thai art and craftsmanship. The royal barge procession takes place rarely, making it one of the most significant and grandest events in Thailand. The fleet formation followed an ancient formation of military mobilization. The royal barges were surrounded with the fleets of nobilities and soldiers, and truly reflect the king's royal power. The royal barge chanting has been preserved as the Thai cultural heritage, with a large number of oarsmen used in the procession. The coordination of the rowing movements is done by these chanting boat songs. The royal barge procession on the 12th of December 2019 has been the first in the present reign and marked the completion of the royal coronation ceremony.
หมู่มัจฉาฝูงนาคินอีกกินรินยนกันระยา
The royal barge procession was arranged in 5 rows, according to the ancient formation, comprising of 52 barges with 4 major royal barges and other barges, like the Ekachai Hearn Hao barge and the Ekachai Lao Thong barge, used to tow the royal barge against a strong current. The procession started along the Chao Phraya River from Wasagri Pier to Ratwaradit Pier.
ภูมิเพลิดเพลเวียงวังแก้วแพรวเพียงพยม
There are 4 major royal barges in the procession with different functions. Their names are beautifully composed in a consistent rhyme. Supannahong, Narai Song Suban, Anantanakharat, and Anek Chat Puchong. The royal barge Anantanakharat leaded the three other royal barges and carried the Buddha image called พระพุทธปฏิมาชัยวัดรัชกาลที่ 9
เคียงคณิตทากันอย่างนี้ปกราดคลาดไพรีณแดนนาทีเจ้าพระยาหมู่มัจฉาฝูงนาคินอีกกินรินยนกันระยา
The majestic royal barge Supannahong was in the second order, boarding their majesties the king and queen.
สราสองเสียงประโคม
The royal barge อเนกชาติผู้ชง was in the third order and used by His Majesty's immediate royal family.
สุพรรณภูมิภูมิเพลิดเพลเวียงวังแก้วแพรวเพียงพยมดังพิมานปานเทพประโลมแดนรื่นรมสมบูรณ์ทวี
The royal barge Narai Songsuban King Rama the Ninth was in the fourth order and reserved as a secondary barge for their majesties when needed. The majestic royal barge Supannahong is considered the most gracious and beautiful barge. The name means golden swan. The bow resembled a mythical swan or hong, with the craft of 46 meters long being the swan's body. Her beauty and superb craftsmanship are the reasons she was bestowed the Maritime World Heritage Award by the World Ship Trust in 1992.
We are at Long 1919. This place used to be an old Chinese mansion and now renovated into a mixed-use complex. There's shops, restaurants and shrines inside. This place originally built in 1850s as the pier for the steamboats, but right now it's a shopping mall.
The name Long comes from the Chinese Hui Zhong Long, meaning steamship terminal. In the past, it was used as a port for shipping from overseas, including shops, offices, and warehouses for international goods. In 1919, it was acquired by the Wang Li family, who had turned this place into office buildings and warehouses for their family's agricultural products. Up until 2016, Long 1919 was established by the new generation of the family to develop this 170-year-old historical place into the cultural tourist attraction and also a lifestyle shopping mall so fascinating that anyone would want to come. Long 1919 was constructed in the Chinese architectural style called San He Yuan, meaning three buildings connected to one side surrounding a courtyard. This is the last building of its kind on the bank of Chao Phraya River. In the building, great efforts are made to restore and preserve this historical place to its original beauty. For example, the murals found around the door and window frames were originally painted using old-style Chinese brushes, rare to be found in these days. The restoration process is done using 5 natural colors, the way it was painted in the old days. just to make it more vivid without using artificial colors on top or adding more items. Around the area, you can also enjoy animal sculptures and more recent paintings on the wall in many patterns, like flowers and the Chinese lifestyles in the old days. The center of this place is the Majo Shrine. Majo is the goddess of the sea and protects fishermen and seafarers. The 3 wooden figures of Majo were brought on a boat from China and have been enshrined on the 2nd floor of the middle building here. Incense sticks are used for worshipping and other offerings are given, like an oversized dress believed to be the goddess' favorite. This place is also packed with the eateries, cafes, photography spots, art and crafts shop, gallery by artists of the new generation, as well as resting area with pleasant atmosphere along the river. One amazing thing about Long 1919 is that you can still see the original walls the way they always have been. They did not try to restore or repaint them. It actually makes you truly appreciate the historical value of this place and makes it more pleasurable to walk around and enjoy this distinctive beauty. Let's stop here for a moment. This is Karma Kamet, being famous for its aromatic product. must-see destination when you travel in Bangkok is to witness the true beauty of the Chao Phraya River. You can do that by staying in a riverside hotel. Today I will show you this boutique hotel called Amdang. Amdang is located in a cinnabar red building on a compact land. The name Amdang is an old title for women in general, similar to Miss or Mrs. The owner of Amdang was inspired by the name Amdang Klee, who was the first owner of this piece of land on which the hotel was built, as appeared in the old deed dated back in the reign of King Rama V. The hotel is located in the old neighborhood of Klong San, not far from Long 1919, with Yawarat on the opposite side of the river. Amdang's design was mixed between Western and Eastern styles, and between Thai and contemporary styles. The example of Victorian gingerbread decorative embellishments and old-style dark wooden furniture. They also use the old-fashioned elevator, similar to what you will see in some old and classic buildings in Europe. Each of the 10 guest rooms has its own characteristic and was designed using various cultural elements to become a perfect blend. The use of large bed is for greatest comfort, with all the facilities to guarantee the best stay. The decorative pieces include the paintings of the ladies in the past era of various nationalities, as a way to connect to the name of the hotel itself. Because the target group is tourists staying as a couple, the room atmosphere is therefore sexily romantic. For example, the bathroom and bathtub are with no wall, but with white laced curtain that spells sweet yet sexy. This is why the slogan of this hotel is being the most romantic hotel in Bangkok. The riverside rooms come with a private balcony for taking in beautiful views of the Chao Phraya River. Just sitting here watching the river run, especially in the evening, is a pure joy. Another highlight of the hotel is the guest-only rooftop bar. The special design is this elevated floor like a grandstand where everyone can enjoy the view without blocking each other. you love the retro atmosphere in the old neighborhood of Bangkok, with Chao Phraya River as background, and if you also are art and nature lover, you are not to miss this amazing Amdang Hotel.